Your brain is the most powerful weapon in the world. Once you put away your phones and computers, you're left with just your brain. When you're going through depression, hard times, death, real life, you can't Google that. You're alone. You may have a shrink or a best friend, but for 24 hours a day, you're alone in this brain. And your brain is talking to you, trying to control you. If you can't control your own brain, and your brain controls you, you've got to tell your brain where you want to go and how you want to get there. You got to control it, if not, it's over. For me, it was about making it work. All I knew was hard work. That's the only way anything gets accomplished. I couldn't remember a paragraph to pass a test, so I read it again and again. It still wasn't sticking, so I wrote it out again and again. And guess what? I got it. I couldn't swim, I'm negatively buoyant. So I went back again and again and again, I got it. I realized if I keep going back, my mind will figure it out because it knows I'm not going to stop. I gave myself no way out and my mind adapted. A lot of people say they're trying hard, but your mind knows when you're lying. When I was in Navy SEAL training, people would ask how I was there for 18 months when the program is only 6 months long. I went through 3 hell weeks in 1 year. No one's ever done that. How did I do it? I created a new norm. When I lived in a $7 a month place, that was my norm. When we moved to a $236 a month place, I never wanted to go back. But if you go back to that $7 a month place and realize that's all you've got, your mind says, Roger that, this is home. So when I was going through Navy SEAL training for 18 months, my body breaking down, I told myself, this is my new normal. My mind said, this is how we operate now. Suffering became my new norm. Duct taping my feet, stress fractures, shin splints, being broken. This is my new norm. Your mind gets tougher. People ask how I ran on broken feet. My mind knew this is how we operate. I gave myself no way out. There was nothing outside these walls of hell. I became the boss, the owner, the CEO of Navy SEAL training. That was my mindset. When I was 297 pounds, fat as hell, trying to be a Navy SEAL, the scariest thing in the world to me was that could have been the rest of my life. I thought I was trying hard then, working for Ecolab, spraying for cockroaches, making $1,000 a month. I thought that was my 100% potential. A few years later, 106 pounds less, graduating Navy SEAL training, I realized I wasn't even near my potential. That's what people need to understand. We have no idea what's in us until we start trying hard, really trying hard, where you're obsessed. This is my new norm. It's not always fun. It's not always meant to be fun. And that's when you know you're trying hard. People hear my story and think I'm sadistic. I figured out how the brain works. I'm a scared kid, and that's what gives me so much power. I had no foundation. I built this off of just researching the mind. The feeling you get is basically invincibility. You realize you can't do it all the time, but when you need to, you can go to a place where you can live in. When you know you can run on broken legs, you can do things a lot of people can do, but are not willing to do. This power, this sympathetic nervous system of fight or flight, gives you a charge of energy. When you're sitting there at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, duct taping your broken feet, and you're going to do one of the hardest trainings in the world, and you're already at a disadvantage, but you're still there, you can feed into that for a lot of power. If you look at it as, man, I'm broken and I'm still here and I'm fighting and I'm going to find a way to get through this because I have no other place to go, it gives you a lot of power. When things start to suck really, really bad, my brain doesn't go to my dad beating me up. It says, win it right here. This is miserable. Anger goes away when you're suffering because your brain says, we got to run. We got to go. So that anger isn't popping up saying, I'm going to show them. It has to be much deeper. It has to be down to the mineral soil where nothing can burn. You can't burn dirt. It has to be that low. That's at the core of your soul. but you don't find it unless you spend a lot of time with what you want to be in life. I can't give that to you. You can't give it to somebody. When you find your true passion in life, for me, it was serving my country. I wanted to be someone I was proud of. I was so disappointed in what I saw in myself every day. I wanted everybody to love David Goggins, and a lot of people did. But I didn't love myself. I knew a lot of us want to find peace first. You don't find peace first. If you do, Merry Christmas. More power to you. I found peace on the opposite end of finding myself. And no one really finds themselves without going through trials, tribulations, suffering, and accountability. And accountability is suffering, being accountable every day for doing right for yourself, for the people next to you. It's miserable. It's hard, so, even the smallest details